Joining us all this week is a Grammy Award-winning singer, actress, and producer. You guys, this girl does it all.
Hey.
It's Monica. Monica, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. I've been
What's up,
waiting.
my birthday sister?
You know what? Did you enjoy your birthday?
I had a great birthday. Did you?
It was phenomenal. I slept all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, listen.
you know the same thing. Yes,
Yeah.
so they all were like, well, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm wedding planning, okay? I wanna sleep. What is that with sleeping?
What it is since the age of 12, I haven't slept much. You know, just one of them days, drop 12.
Yeah.
By the time you get to 16, it's the boy's mine. Then you got the first night. Then you get to 18, it's the makings of me.
Jeez.
Or I might have the wrong album title. But what has happened is I have learned to appreciate sleep and just a little smidgen of me time, and then a whole bunch of good surprises when I woke up.
Yes, that is the best.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Okay. Monica, the most important question is, are you ready for some girl chat?
Yes.
All right. Let's kick this off. All right, well, I got a good one, ladies. I read an article on Vogue.com about how women should stop calling themselves old. The article discusses how it's become socially acceptable for women to approach their birthdays with horror just because they've reached what they believe is traditional middle age. Even though many people argue that age is just a number and a state of mind, many women in their 20s and 30s still face premature age anxiety.
Wow.
And okay, so I wonder if this is a generational, well, I guess not. We live in a city that definitely counts age.
Right.
LA,
industry.
Yes, our industry
Based
puts
a
you
lot
on
on
a shelf
image.
life. They put you on a shelf life based on your age. And even like Adrian, I think about you or both you guys, working within the children television shows and things like that.
I want you to stay a kid forever.
Right, it's so weird. But at the same time, me in my mid-30s now, I've said before, we talk about this all the time, like once you turn 30, life gets fun. It becomes amazing. And then I've got these ladies in my mind that I look up to, like Michelle Obama, y'all, is 52 and she is fly. Yes. And then you guys, Oprah Winfrey is 62 and she's dope as heck. And then look at my own Mama Mai puts Aaliyah saying to truth, age ain't nothing but a number.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
She's a kid at heart.
Yes.
But the thing is that the article cited that a study said that the millennials are
That's
doing
what I'm
a lot.
saying. I
They're
think it's a
planning on,
generational
they're doing
thing.
these anti-aging products, and it's from the ages of 25 to 35 that, they're doing things that 40 to 50-year-olds would do, and that's what's alarming, is that when you're 25 to 35 and you think that you're getting old and you're doing all this craziness to yourself and your face and your system.
So true.
Yeah, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
And to me, that makes you look older.
Yes.
When you start tampering with things that should not
couldn't
be
be more
touched,
true, dude.
That
you
is so
actually
true.
look older.
You look like an older
You do.
science project.
Or you never have an expression. It's always,
Yeah.
are you happy? Are you sad?
Yes.
And I also think, too, we have to embrace our age. For me, I'll say that I'm 36 from the rooftop because where I'm from, deep down south, if you're not aging, you're not living.
Exactly.
So
That's
for
it.
me, I'm just so happy to still be alive and still be doing what I love and to have mothers and grandmothers that made it to. Did you see the lady that actually was talking about voting was 109?
Yes.
That's something that I would love to experience, and I'm going to tell you, I'm 109.
Well, but the thing is that society, they're really hard on women.
Agreed.
Society is just general. And the older that you get, the harder it is. And we need to change that because life begins at all ages.
Yeah.
And I know this because I'm in my 40s.
Okay. Something to look forward to.
What?
Yes.
In your 40s?
Yeah.
Wait, they say a woman's sexual peak.
Oh,
is in her 40s. If that ain't something to look forward to, I don't know what is.
Me too. I'm
so 40. Come on.
I'm not really.
Wait, I think there's something.
I'm not really worried about turning 40. I'm
Why?
38,
Oh.
and I'm never afraid to tell my age because I think I look very, very young.
Yes, you do. So you get a compliment. They're like,
oh my gosh, you look like you're myself. But not only that, I have two amazing women in my life. My mom, she's in her, well, she just turned 60. She looks amazing.
Right.
And then my grandmother is 88. Y'all, she looks like she's 62. So I have great genes.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. Nobody cracked yet.
But I guess maybe what I'm trying to say is not even about all the time the looks. I think it's just the point of looking at a number and making women feel bad because they're a certain number. I think we as society have to get away from that because the thing is, the older you get, the more wiser you get, the more that you know more things. You think differently. And I think that should be embraced more so than just, okay, I you know, I'm 60, but I look 40. Well, sometimes you're gonna be 60 and you're gonna look 60, and you gotta deal with it. That's it. You know what I mean? You know?
I have to say, so do either of you guys ever want to go back to your 20s?
Heck no.
I don't.
No.
Exactly what
hated
you
my
were saying,
20s.
Lonnie. Mentally, I was not in the place that I am now. I'm a lot more confident.
Yes.
Especially when you turn 30. I remember you turned 30
on this show.
started this show.
I sure did.
And I
The
remember
second
telling
year.
you your life is going to truly change
It
for the
did.
better.
It did. I think you guys, you become more authentic as you get older.
Yeah.
You start caring less about what other people think. You start saying, I got bags. And I like that, what you just said. And if you're 60 and you look 60, go on with your bad self. It's okay.
Yeah.
Be like, I made it this far. I've got wisdom. Guys, here we go. Y'all ready for it? I'm going to say it.
What? Go say it, girl.
I'm going gray.
Are you?
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm going gray.
Yeah.
I'm in my... Y'all can clap. It's okay.
Should we
They wanted to make sure it was okay with you first.
Yes, no, and let me tell you, yes, I'm dying it. Let's not get crazy yet. But I actually, I kind of like it. I like it as a, it to me feels like I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. I got some, I've been through some things.
No, for real, Adrian, as like, you know,
I was going
close
to get really
sisters
real
together.
for a second.
No, you need to get real. What
about
are you
it?
feeling? If it's on your spirit,
Say it.
call it
Come
out.
on.
It's a little different when you go gray in different areas.
Really? That's real. That's real.
Is when you have a different life.
No, but that's real.
No.
Hey, the show is called The Real. For me, it's genetic. My mom started going gray at about 27, and I started going gray at 30.
Listen, I don't want to know when that starts to gray. I'm going to make my waxing
happens.
appointments more frequently.
Yeah, I'm like,
It happens.
I am happy with only seeing blue. I do not want to know about it. And then I think another big part of staying young is staying interactive and knowing what's going on. And I married young. He's 5 years younger than I am.
Oh, yes, girl.
Why did I know that?
So that gives me like an extra little.
I didn't realize
I
that.
like them young.
Yeah. It gives you an extra little something.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, you give them a juice box and an Xbox, they good to go. I like them young. Hey.
Yes. From changing the perception of age. From changing the perception of age to changing the perception of a person, photographer Stephen Burton found a way to change people's views of ex-gang members by spending up to 20 hours removing their tattoos through Photoshop. Stephen says he wanted to make a statement about the way people are so quick to judge someone based on their tattoos.
Wow.
What do you guys think about this experiment?
I love this movement because a person who dons plenty of tattoos myself, people do judge tattoos. Here's the thing though, when I look at this handsome man on the right after he's been photoshopped, people will still judge those saggy pants and the buzz because people are like that and it's not right.
You're speaking the truth.
I'm being so real because I come from the Bay and people dress like that. And I work in fashion, so it takes less than 3 seconds to judge somebody based on the way they look. And it's not right, but it's a fact. So in order to kind of be aware of that, you do have to be responsible about knowing that when you dress yourself up, whether it's dressing like that or doing tattoos, that people do judge it. I myself, I have a tattoo on my neck. And I also have tattoos that you guys have
Why'd
seen
you
me
get
cover.
the tattoo on your neck?
So, okay, well, pre-Jesus Jeannie, I call her, back before. She liked to have a good time, and I like neck tattoos. I think neck tattoos are really sexy. And when you guys see me in social media or you guys see me out on the streets, I leave my tattoos the way they are. But on television, it's a one-way conversation. I don't get to talk to you on the couch while you're sitting there judging me. Like, you look at me, and if you see the tattoo, I know how this world is because I work in a world that judges aesthetics. People go, oh, that girl's got a tattoo on her neck. Click. Or they won't even hear what I say because they just go, look at the tattoo on her neck. Oh, my God, why she got a tattoo? Like, all those things happen.
Yeah, that's
so
real.
in order for you to hear what I'm saying, until this changes, I cover the tattoo on my neck because I got so much more to say, and I want you to judge me by my brains and by my words and my heart. I love that.
Well, you know what? I guess I'm coming from Atlanta. It's something that's very common for us. So for me, I actually snuck and got my first tattoo at 14.
Wow.
Yes, forever. You had that thing that covered.
Yes.
Right.
The videos, yes, I remember.
What your mama say?
So, the mysterious armband was just to cover what was initially my name. I snuck with an older friend of mine. I ain't never hung with the youngsters. So I snuck with an older friend of mine, and the guy didn't even ask for my identification. And I felt like such a G, because when my mom was asking me who, when, where, what happened, I didn't give up the information or they'd be closed, because she definitely prayed over after partially strangling me. And I kind of just walked in the room and said, Mom, look, because I couldn't keep a secret from her.
Yeah.
Right.
But I also knew that having her full attention could be dangerous. So I felt like if I sneak it, that's the 14-year-old brain.
Right.
So, but I wanted to be conscious in the sense that her reaction made me feel this might make everybody else's mom feel the same way. Oh. And so it went from this real cool thing that I thought was gonna be like, not from her, but others. It kind of made me feel like, okay, you stepping out into a forum where you're going to be seen by many people.
Wow.
Set an example first.
Wow.
And so that was the stance I took when I wore the armbands. Now, you say yours was pre-Jesus. I feel like I'm filled with Jesus.
Okay.
But I'm also filled with the ATL. And I don't try to deny or discriminate against anybody. I am covered like your average gangbanger. However,
Really?
You are?
I am.
Shut
I
up.
am.
We never see it.
I am.
Oh, my
I am.
goodness.
I am
that's
all
so
over.
sweet to me. That's
but you know
sexy.
what? Each tattoo represents something that I experienced, that I got through. Everything that you see on me, I can tell you exactly what happened. The reason the face of Jesus is on my arm, my mama said, you know Jesus, you didn't need to look at him every day. But I wanted to look at him every day because there was a time when I would wake up, I didn't know why my eyes were even opening.
Wow.
I'm like, just let me go back to sleep, make the pain go away.
Wow.
And I would look at my arms, even when I showered, and I would get this level of strength that I couldn't explain to other people. And I wear it proudly at this point now.
You know, a lot of people, a lot of religious people, they go back to Leviticus. And I was like torn behind that because, and this is just from my Bible scholars that tell me, they said that, you know, that actual phrase is dealing with rituals, and it was rituals of the dead.
Yes.
So that's what that meant. And the thing is that times change. And so as times change, you know, people and the things that happen actually change. And I think that when I talk to people like you, and you just presented that, is that why do you have the tattoos? You said each one has a story. And that means that that story is meaningful to you. So before you judge somebody because of something that they have on their body, maybe you should ask them, what does that mean to you?
That's
and maybe you
beautiful.
can understand it a little bit.
I can't believe Tamara has tattoos. You
My
have two.
tattoo, I actually have two
I love
tattoos.
it.
I have a tattoo on my right wrist that says jumelle, and jumelle means twins in French.
Yes.
My brother was like, really? You need to be reminded that you're a twin?
She has it too, right?
But my twin sister, Tia, has jumelle on her left wrist.
I love
And it just
that.
shows, you know, how much we love each other, and it's
I
our
love
closeness.
that.
Yeah.